Pere Jacques is probably most well known for giving shelter to 3 young Jewish boys during the Nazi occupation in France. And those boys' names were Jacques Halpern, Maurice Schlosser, and Hans Helmut Michel. Pere Jacques received a call from Mother Marie of Notre Dame de Sion, where she was part of the resistance, and she was asking him if he could take these 3 boys in. This became the subject of the famous movie by Louis Malle, Au revoir les enfants. When Pere Jacques received that call, it was a moment of truth. No doubt there was a risk in taking those boys in, and it did eventually lead to his arrest and his death in a Nazi concentration camp. And certainly there were reasons that he could have thought of, and different people in the school believed in those reasons why he shouldn't take on that risk. But he did, and we recognize it as a heroic action. I think oftentimes we're given opportunities to do something courageous, and at times we can miss those opportunities. But I believe that by focusing on the everyday opportunities that we get to show virtue, then we'll be ready when the moment of truth happens to have extraordinary virtue. And that's the message that I think we can learn from this episode in Pere Jacques' life and take with us for Lent. That in Lent, we strive to embrace the opportunities for ordinary virtue, so that when the extraordinary opportunity comes, we will be in tune with God's Spirit and be able to say yes, even when there are worldly reasons and fears that will tempt us to say no. And all of us, I think, have the experience of recognizing a missed opportunity. John of the Cross wrote, "Opportunities, when missed, are like a bird that we let free. We'll never get it back." But I also think that we shouldn't get down because of our missed opportunities, but rather strive again for the ordinary opportunities to virtue. For as Thérèse of Jesus says, never doubt God's generosity. He's always looking to help us begin again. So this Lent, I encourage you to strive to take everyday opportunities to show virtue, to show courage. All of us want to be remembered for heroism. Nobody wants to live a mediocre life. And one practical way that we can be on the lookout for the opportunities that we're given each day in ordinary ways or possibly extraordinary ways is by meditating on God's Word. So I encourage you especially to meditate on the scriptures throughout Lent, the scriptural readings of the day, the scriptures for the given Sunday, the Sunday readings, because the psalmist says, "Your word is a lamp for my steps and a light for my path."